We have to make sure that we don't meet other people if it's not necessary.
Under Quebec's health emergency law, the province is ordering the voluntary closure of any place where people gather for entertainment. This includes bars, movie theaters, gyms, ski lifts, and popular this time of year, sugar shacks. Restaurants may stay open, but only at 50% capacity.
What we're saying is that people must sit at every second table, so that is clear.
The Premier is asking Quebecers to limit their normal activities and only go out to work, buy groceries, visit a doctor or pharmacy, or take a walk. And he's warning them to stay 1 meter away from other people.
I'm not on a power trip.
The chief medical officer says these measures, while they may appear extreme, is his prescription to protect the population's health and the health system itself.
There's not going to be only coronavirus. There's still going to have disease. People can have pneumonia, other disease, and we must take care of them, And if we don't do that, there is a risk, even if we are planning for bad scenarios, there is a risk that we're going to lose people because they have not been treated in the system.
While Quebec takes every precaution to slow the spread of COVID-19, Premier Legault says the federal government should tighten the borders. He says trucks carrying food, drugs, and other essentials should have access, but all international tourism should be halted. Raquel Fletcher, Global News, Quebec City.
Turbo House owner Sergio Da Silva will have to change his open sign.
Yes. Yeah, closed for the next 30 days.
The Quebec government ordered Sunday all non-essential businesses, like Da Silva's bar and concert venue, to close indefinitely, hoping the order will curtail the rising number of coronavirus cases in Quebec.
I want people to work. I want people to buy food. I want people to get the essential services, but please don't go in a bar and take risk for nothing.
Da Silva says the government's request is not unreasonable, but as a businessman, he is worried how he will survive.
I can't afford to close.
Da Silva has already canceled 25 upcoming concerts. And with an empty business on Saint Denis Street, he isn't sure how he will come up with the funds to pay his landlord.
My rent is not cheap, and I've got to figure out what I'm going to do if I'm closed for the next month and I am not generating any income.
Well, he realizes the best thing for his business is to keep the drinks flowing and the music playing. Having a revolving door of customers isn't going to improve the situation in Quebec.
What's best for me, yes, is to stay open and cram this place every goddamn day of the week. But at the end of the day, it's only going to make things worse for everybody else.
Medical professionals agreed the decision is tough for business owners like Da Silva, but commend the government for making the call before things get out of hand.
We have a strong probability, a strong chance of halting the progress of this virus and keeping a manageable outbreak from becoming unmanageable.
With 18 employees out of a job at his bar alone, Da Silva hopes the government will fulfill their promise, announcing measures to help individuals and the economy.
Hopefully, the government, comes through and nobody has to, lose their apartments.
In the meantime, he's going to try to support the displaced community of bars, venues, and restaurants any way he can. Olivia O'Malley, Global News, Montreal.